Expert reports for Belarusian asylum seekers, human rights issues, and political repression in Belarus. Hello colleagues, this video is for law firms representing asylum seekers from Belarus. I am Maxim Kritonov and I specialize in preparing expert reports for asylum cases. In this video, I'll explain my approach to analyzing Belarus, highlighting key human rights issues. I'll also clarify why expert reports are crucial in asylum cases. What is an expert report? As you likely know, it's an independent analysis for courts and immigration authorities. It aims to prove the applicant faces genuine threats in their home country. The report supports the applicant's story with objective data and country analysis, and demonstrates the link between the overall situation and the client's individual circumstances. The expert report confirms the country's context and general situation, including political instability, repression, and conflicts. It cites international and local sources, substantiates the applicant's personal risks, shows the connection between country conditions and individual threats, strengthens the evidence base, and confirms that the applicant belongs to a vulnerable group that faces persecution. It verifies facts using authoritative sources like Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, the UN, and others, formatted to OSCOL standards. Regarding my experience and achievements, I'd like to highlight: in the past 2 years, I prepared over 100 expert reports that helped asylum seekers secure refuge. I collaborate with 15 leading law firms across the US, UK, and EU. In 2024, I won the Expert Witness Award for Best Immigration and Asylum Expert. My reports meet Supreme Court standards and Civil Procedure Code requirements. I reply to law firms within an hour and prepare reports in 1 week. Now about human rights in Belarus. Serious violations occur, especially since the 2020 elections. Political repression. Mass arrests of opposition, activists, and protesters are common. People face detention, force, interrogation, and torture. Free speech is limited, media outlets closed, and journalists arrested. Courts favor authorities, making fair trials impossible. Educational institutions face pressure. Teachers and students in protests or opposing authorities face repression. LGBT discrimination. LGBT individuals face stigma, assault, and lack legal protection. Religious freedom is restricted. Independent religious groups are. How do I work on Belarus reports? I usually prepare expert reports based on instructions from US, UK, and EU law firms. They typically ask me to describe Belarus's current political climate, including mass repressions. How are protesters and activists treated? What risks do journalists face? How's the justice system? Are there serious threats to activists? Is internal relocation safe? What about LGBT and religious groups? Creating a report is meticulous work requiring careful attention at every stage. I start by studying all documents submitted by the applicant, including personal statements, evidence of persecution, interview records, and rejection decisions. My job is to identify which facts and evidence need strengthening to best justify the applicant's risk. The next step is investigating the situation in the country of origin. I use credible international and local sources to gather current info on the country, especially regarding threats to the applicant's safety. It's crucial to demonstrate how the country's overall situation relates to the applicant's personal story. Then I prepare a justification, analyzing specific risks the applicant faces if they return home based on the data collected. My conclusions always cite verified sources to ensure the report is as objective and reliable as possible. Of course, I pay close attention to meeting standards. All my reports strictly follow guidelines outlined in the practical handbook. Direction of the Supreme Tribunal on Expert Evidence. Each report includes a truth statement confirming data is from reliable sources and opinions are my professional judgments. All my reports comply with established standards. I always verify the accuracy of facts and the validity of my conclusions. My fee doesn't depend on case outcomes, ensuring objectivity in my work. Additionally, there's more. If needed, I'm ready to testify in court about the applicant's country of origin, how to request a report. For expert reports, contact me at info@thehumanrights.com. Reports can be funded through legal aid, making them free for eligible applicants. Flexible payment options are available for private requests. I work with applicants from Belarus and other post-Soviet countries, including Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, and Russia. An expert report is a key tool that can influence the case outcome. It proves the threat's reality and boosts the applicant's credibility with courts and immigration authorities. I'm glad to help you and your clients achieve justice. Thanks for your attention. See you soon.